Now on Daybreak, after combing through neighborhoods south and a nearby lake, the search continues today for a missing Hamilton County woman. Ahead, what officers say they have found so far, plus information on the relative police are calling a person of interest. Police say that person of interest is also related to a 10-year-old abducted and found safe earlier this week. Next, an update on that case now that officers release a sketch of the suspected kidnapper. We have new information overnight in a shooting Thursday along the Monon Trail. The victim tells 24-Hour News 8 he was shot 7 times. Ahead, who police have in custody and who they're looking for. Plus, what's in store for your Friday, we're tracking more heat and the chance for scattered storms. Good morning and welcome to Daybreak. It's Friday, June 17th. I'm Brooke Greenspan. This morning, police in Tipton County have released a sketch of a man who they say kidnapped a 10-year-old girl. That 10-year-old girl is the step-great-granddaughter of a woman missing in Hamilton County. More on the search for her in a minute. Late last night, officers in Tipton sent us a sketch of the man who they believe snatched 10-year-old Serena Weicht Tuesday night. Officers say Weicht was riding her bike outside of her home when neighbors say they heard a scream and saw a car speeding off. Weicht was later found safe at a fast food restaurant in Westfield in Hamilton County. Police say they're looking for a tall, thin white man in his 40s driving a silver 4-door car. Officers investigating this case are now looking at a piece of video we shot last night. Our Brad Edwards was following the story in Madison County when a man, a 4-door silver car pulled up. So Brad called it in and talked with the driver, who says he was looking for his friend and man named Donald Burns. But Burns was already in custody and has been since the search for Weicht started. Police are calling him a person of interest in the disappearance of 74-year-old Dorothy Hurd. Police tell us Burns is related to both Hurd and Serena Weicht. We have also learned Burns is considered a violent sexual predator after he was convicted twice of child molesting. Officers say they went to question Burns about Dorothy. Police say they were able to catch him after his car stalled in a grocery store parking lot. Officers say they arrested Burns for resisting police, but so far, Burns has not been charged in Hurd's disappearance. The Main Street Barbershop in downtown Carmel has gone about its business as the businesses and buildings around it have changed significantly. Owner Jason Peak has watched it all for the past 10 years.
And it's 10 times busier than it's ever been down here in the district.
That's good because the city has plenty of bills to pay, with the new city center that alone cost Carmel taxpayers $100 million. Any opportunity to get new people with new money to spend time in town is important.
On behalf of the Barrington of Carmel, I'm excited to announce that we are going to affiliate with St. Vincent Health.
Inside the brand new Palladium Concert Hall, another of the city's controversial $100 million plus project, the announcement of a new place for senior citizens to live. The 18 acres where this new living community is going to reside is 2 miles away from downtown Carmel. Business owners are hoping that this is close enough to help spur the local economy.
There'll be about 140 new jobs, permanent jobs here in Carmel that will be associated with maintaining the facilities and providing care and service to the residents.
Add to that up to 200 jobs during construction.
$6 million coming into our economy annually, $2 million a year spent with local business.
New jobs that will keep the city moving in the direction businesses like the Main Street Barbershop like to see.
It brings out a different feel down here for like a busy and positive. And right now we all know there's a lot of negative going on in the world.
Brooke Greenspan, 24-Hour News 8. Protesters at the State House expressed their anger with signs and a whirlwind of emotions.
I'm here today because the governor is trying to change the program at our school. I use sign language. I don't want to be an oral student.
That school is the Indiana School for the Deaf.
The governor appointed 4 new board members. One is deaf, great. The other 3 people, 2 of them, don't support ASL at all as a choice. And we feel that that really conflicts with the educational philosophy and beliefs of ISD.
Those at the protest fear that American Sign Language will be phased out at the Indiana School for the Deaf. They want 51% of the board to be hearing impaired. Protesters are holding signs saying "Stop the Autism." They're referring to this bill as a form of racism. A spokesperson for the governor told 24-Hour News 8 that the governor's administration has been working with the School for the Deaf for 7 years and has never taken action to stop teaching sign language.
What is this?
Walk!
Walk. That's so good.
Chrissy Sears' 3-year-old son Oliver is totally deaf in one ear and has a severe loss of hearing in the other. But sign language didn't work for Oliver.
And I wanted to be able to communicate openly with my son and have him be able to communicate with this world and have that option, whether it be sign or spoken language. For us, it's spoken language.
Chrissy says it comes down to each child's needs. She supports the governor's appointments.
I think he's diversifying something that's been very specialized for a long time, and I think these are the beginning steps to kind of catch up with the technology that we have today.
Brooke Greenspan, 24-Hour News 8. The desperate search for Lauren Spear continues.
Right now, I'm just trying to give out any effort that I can,
An army of volunteers meeting in front of the sophomore's apartment today. Some knew her, others never met the 20-year-old.
This is actually my first day. I went ahead and took work off today to be able to come out and do this.
Even head coach Tom Crean getting involved today.
Since it's happened, it's really hard to think of a lot of other things. And I think it's hard to prioritize anything else to a great extent when you've got a family that's out there searching for their child.
Lauren disappeared early Friday morning after a night of partying. Police say she was walking back to her apartment when she vanished. Volunteers weren't given any specifics as to what to look for. They were told she was wearing a white shirt and black pants.
We're just doing everything we can to help the family.
Rabbi Sue Silber of IU's Hillel Jewish organization, where Lauren was a member, is helping coordinate the search.
This isn't normal for Bloomington or for the IU campus.
Meanwhile, on the streets in the back alleys of Bloomington, groups of co-eds trying desperately to find something that can help bring Lauren home. Brooke Greenspan, 24-Hour News 8.